Today marks the start of another epic trip. We're doing 11 countries in 5 weeks. Today we're starting with a trip on Singapore Airlines A380. We're flying from Sydney to Singapore, and then a short layover before we head on to Bangkok. Bangkok's a great place for a stopover because it's really cheap and it breaks up what would be an otherwise very long trip to Europe. Now, a lot of people have asked me what the best place to book flights is. Without doubt, it's skyscanner.com.au. Goes through all the airlines and you just choose whatever's the best value. And then once the booking's confirmed, I like to go on and to the airline's website and upgrade to an exit row. You get heaps of extra leg room and it costs, a little bit extra, but it's totally worth it for that comfort. So we'll catch up in Bangkok. Hit the bloody button, for God's sake. So we've arrived in Bangkok, and this is what you get for about $200 a night in Bangkok. You don't get a room, you get an apartment. So we've got fridge, washing machine, kitchen facilities, dining table, and sofa with 2 beds there, and a nice view of the city. Probably get a better shot of this in the morning, I would imagine. Yeah, there's a bit of glare there. So, and then a separate bedroom with another 2 beds in here. This is all for about $200 a night. Nice print up on the wall there, and also a really huge bathroom. So this is a pretty damn good reason for a stopover in Bangkok. Yeah, I got that. This is the foyer area of the hotel. Very, very nice, very upscale. Well, it's good morning from Bangkok, and it's a beautiful looking day here today. And this is the view from the hotel. And we'll look down at this spectacular pool and garden area, which we'll be spending a bit of time out there this afternoon, I'm sure. And then across to the city centre, and we've got this other building next to us here, and it's so tall there's no way of even seeing the top of it. So very tall building. We're up on the 22nd floor here. Yeah, this is a terrific place to stay. Recommend it. This is the BTS train station. Basically, you can go right around Bangkok, anywhere in the city, for 140 baht it costs for a day pass, which is $7 Australian. So what a great way to get around. This is the Bangkok Turf Club. So pretty lush track, very heavily grassed, golf course in the centre and football field. Don't know, I've never heard of any horses of any note coming from Thailand, but I would think most of the horses that come out of Thailand come out in a tin. Well, it's definitely a first in the Paragon Mall in Bangkok, and it's the only shopping centre I can ever say I've been in where you can buy a Rolls Royce. So just going to go and have a word to them, see if I can get a good deal, and we'll be all set. Yeah, you can also buy a McLaren here, so I'm about to go and find out how much this is going to set me back. So for the record, one of these Rolls Royces was 1.4 million US, so I'm just going to have to pass on this because I didn't exchange enough at the currency exchange before I came. Anyway, maybe next time. So over here we've got Aston Martin, and then over here we've got BMWs.
Yeah.
So, and this is supposed to be a shopping mall. Okay, so if you're after a Jaguar, or maybe a Range Rover, or maybe, what's this? Oh, Bentley. This is crazy. The quality of produce in the shopping centre here just has to be seen to be believed. This is about what you see in a really great quality restaurant. And there's so much variety. You've got your seafoods and your meats, and just incredibly appetising. We're on the food tour later, so all we can really do is look. But gee, this is so impressive what you can get here. So here we got the Norwegian fish. We've got huge piece of salmon there, and Arctic cod. Oh, we've got Tasmanian trout. Yeah, that's peasant stuff. That don't touch that. No, this is just great. Such good quality. So you don't just get a choice of oysters from, you know, in the shell or whatever. This is, you get them here, a choice of France, Ireland, USA, Australia, and Japan. This is incredible. I mean, so much choice. So back there we saw oysters from 12 countries. Well, here's another one, the Korean oysters. And then up here we've got the king crabs. These are massive red king crabs.
Korean oyster, it tastes like bacon.
And what is it, abalone, is it?
That's abalone. Can you see the shell?
This is living dangerously on a tuk-tuk in Bangkok peak hour traffic. We might make it out. This is the madness that goes on here. There's no space for anyone, and these guys just push in anyway. Look at this. Here we go, around the back there. No worries, just squeeze through there. Oh. This is just normal. All right, we're off. We're off in the Bathurst 1000. We had a great night last night. We did a food tour around Bangkok. It was an authentic one where we ate a lot of the local food and made it a much more genuine experience. It was a lot of fun. Early start this morning, and we've just flown 11 hours to Oslo, Norway on Norwegian Airlines, and a short layover here, and then we go another hour down to Copenhagen. From there onto a train over to Malmo, Sweden, which is just across the river. A lot cheaper to stay there, and really nice rooms. The laugh of the day was my sister through immigration here. Poor old Julie, they said to her, "You're going to Denmark?" And she said, "Am I?" "I don't know." He said, "Well, you're going to Denmark because it's on your ticket." She said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm only going where my brothers take me." So, good on her. We're in Malmo this morning, Sweden. It's a really pretty place. We chose to stay here for the value, and it is so nice place to be. The hotel's very nice. We had a few dramas coming in last night. General rule of thumb is you've just got to brush things off when they don't go well when you travel. The flights were terrific, and then when we got to the train station, the trains were all screwed up, and we ended up jam-packed after a 40-minute wait into a train, and with the bags that wasn't a lot of fun. And then the taxi driver was an absolute bastard, ripped us off, and when we got to the hotel, the booking was all screwed up by the hotel. So, but these things you just brush off and don't worry about. So today we're off to Copenhagen for the hop-on, hop-off bus tour, and there's a couple of villains over there. Should be a lot of fun. Weather is supposed to clear up, and for this time of year, 14 degrees, pretty good. Now this is the Little Mermaid statue. Been here over 100 years. It's a symbol of Copenhagen. Tribute to Hans Christian Andersen, of course. We're on the canal cruise through Copenhagen. Really great thing to do. This is near Haven. You see really old, colourful buildings, really pretty. This is the Opera House. Impressive building. This is a Amalienborg Palace, the main residence for the what is it, Prince and Princess, or King and Queen, who knows, whatever. But yeah, it's quite pretty. They do a changing of the guard here every day at midday, but with the buses being packed out today, we didn't get here on time. But yeah, it's quite spectacular. I think I've just found the museum named after me. Say no more. This is Rosenborg Castle. It's the summer residence of the royal family, I believe. Here's a painting of Copenhagen from 1660. So this is a 400-year-old painting, and the clarity on it is terrific. Now this is the main reception hall for functions and what have you. The floor is all marble, so it must weigh an absolute ton, and this is up on level 3. So, yeah, a lot of money in here. And here's the crown jewels.